grow up in a rural area. As soon as you're old enough, like get out of this stupid small town or whatever and move to the city. And then you reach a certain age and the opposite starts happening. It's like, get out of this stupid city and move to middle of nowhere. So the older I get, the further out I think I'm going to be moving.
Yeah. You know? I'm a little jaded because I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. So
yeah,
I was exposed to stuff in, Brooklyn just growing up, just in Manhattan that most people don't get to experience. And I didn't even think twice about it.
Yeah.
And I think there's something cool about being I think being a kid, it's better to be in a rural area, but as a teenager, it was kind of like a blessing to be in a city where you can actually experience art and culture as opposed to just sitting in a basement doing weed or whatever. But there's a time there's different stages in your life, and they're suited for different places also, Yeah.
Yeah. And I have no problem with, I have a lot of friends that love Los Angeles, and I'm not like an LA basher. I go back to LA a lot. And I always enjoy being there. I just, right now, as far as somewhere where I want to live, it's just, I just like living here more.
Yeah, for sure.
Your blood pressure drops. You feel more relaxed. Everything is easier from going to get your car registered to, everything is just easier to deal with here.
Yeah. That sounds nice, and would probably, I probably wouldn't mind that myself.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow, Pete, this has been really, really fun. And I really enjoyed getting to schmooze with you and getting to hear your wisdom on the podcast. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. What would be the best way to find you on the internet, if not just Googling you?
Yeah, just infrasonicmastering.com or infrasonicsound.com. They both go to the same place. And I'm not really on Facebook anymore and won't be. But, you can find me on Instagram. It's just Plyman, the letter P and my last name Lyman, all one word. And mostly that's just me posting about motorcycles and nachos and pictures of my kids. So if you're interested in motorcycles and nachos, you can follow me on Instagram. So
amazing. Yeah. And people should definitely go check out his website and listen to some of those amazing records that he's mastered. Don't even need to drop the names because they're many and awesome. So Pete, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks,
really,
Ben.
really appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate it. Had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Secret Sonics. I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Pete as much as I did. If you enjoyed this episode or any of our other episodes, I'd super appreciate it if you would go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review. It really helps the show. And if you could share this episode or your favorite episode with a friend or two, that would also really help the show move forward. In addition to that, you can find us on social media. Just search for Secret Sonics. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. And you can email me at secretsonics@gmail.com if you have any comments, feedback, guests you might want to recommend, anything like that. So that's about it for now. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great week. Stay safe out there and dig in. Bye-bye.